What's up YouTube, Blood Rampage here, bringing you a unique opportunity that I actually have not had before. So I am happy to say that I finally have gotten this opportunity, excuse me, and I've been able to get a key for a game called Breeder Homegrown Director's Cut. This game comes from the developer Outlands and the publisher Sometimes You, which is actually, when I was browsing through, made quite a few games that I've played myself and even platinumed. Games such as, let's see, what ones have I platinumed? Spiral Splatter, Sky Time, CG, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I know I did request for Music Racer, which that would be awesome if I got that too. Energy Cycle Edge, Drowning. I think those are the main ones I've actually played myself. But there's a whole bunch of games that they've published here that I've actually played. So it's awesome that I'm able to get an opportunity to get this one early and actually play it for myself before it even comes out. So this is going to be a blind run through right now. We'll see what we can do. Start this new game. Already getting trophies. When did you last see him? Nurse, I put him to bed yesterday. Officer, and this morning? Nurse, I don't know, we looked for him everywhere. Officer, and you're sure he's not hiding somewhere in the clinic? Nurse, I told you we looked everywhere. He never does this. Is he dangerous? What? No, of course not. He's an old man, officer. A crazy old man. It's not like that. He just forgets things. Okay. Now, before I get too involved in this, I just wanted to read a little bit of what it says on here for the game. An old man escapes from the clinic where he spent his whole life and returns home. He remembers his childhood, his toys, his monsters. Breeder Homegrown is a short horror game about a family dealing with a strange creature over several generations. You will encounter some puzzles, but the game relies mostly on atmosphere, music, and dialogues. Perfect for people who enjoy games like To the Moon or Undertale and want to spend an hour having a similar experience. The whole experience takes about 40 minutes to 90 minutes, depending on how much you want to explore. This is the director's cut version of Breeder Homegrown. Dialogues have been streamlined, some have been fixed, and if you look close enough, you might find some new little surprises. So that's a little rundown of it, and we shall continue. I may stay a little quiet, it just depends, because I'm playing this my first time through, so hopefully you guys enjoy as well. Feet are not used to this anymore. Oh gosh, I wonder what they'll say at the clinic when they hear old David went for an adventure again. Haha. Silly boy David, back into the fray. I wonder if my buddy still hangs around. I kind of like how this looks because it reminds me of the old Pokemon games and how they looked. This old shack hasn't changed a bit. I can almost smell the glue pops used for his spaceship model. Do I want to question what's on the bed? Sometimes when Pops and stepmother Jacqueline were having an argument, I just wandered out and went to my buddy's place. There was always someone there to welcome me. Let's remember, when I slept at my buddy's place. Oh, that's cool. Little robot. The ships of the Empire are close. We must find a place to hide. Tomorrow's the 30th of May. Pops bought me a new pen for school. Is that a xenomorph? And a Nintendo controller? That is awesome. Let's brush teeth. Mom said I should watch over my father. I don't know if I'm doing a good job at that. Pop seems very scared recently. Okay. That door's closed. Bunch of old family albums. Okay. I don't want human interaction yet. There are only news reports on TV. Apparently there was a terrorist attack somewhere. Ooh, interesting. A flashing, flickering light. Alright, human interaction it is. What are you doing here, stepmother Jacqueline? Waiting, yes, that's what I'm doing. Waiting for your dad to finally do something. What should he do? I can't take it anymore. That noise, it's in my head all the time, and it makes me do things. I can't explain it, but can I help? I feel like I'm slowly becoming a stranger to myself, David, and I hate how I am around your father. I hate how I am with you. I hate this little moments of absence I have, just sitting there staring at the wall, doing nothing. Should I find Pops? What? Oh yes, find your father. Tell him that he has to put an end to it. Well, that's a little, creepy. Let's see. Spaceship. I'm already starting to lose track of where to go. Paul and an old friend of Mom came by today. He wanted to see the cabin. Pops got really angry and slapped him in the face. Okay, let's see. I haven't seen anyone else. It doesn't let me go through there. There he is. Stepmother Jacqueline is looking for you. I know she is. She wants me to do something I can't do. I tried. I really did, but I can't. What is it, Pops? Oh, nothing a boy your age should be worrying about. Can I help? You can be a good boy and fix me something to drink. I don't know, a coffee or something. Alrighty. Back to the kitchen. Not there. Let's just take a coffee. And another trophy, yay! Here's a coffee. Oh, a coffee. That's fine too. Now leave your father alone for a bit, would you? I need to think. Bring me another coffee later and we'll talk a bit more. Okay. I can say one thing for sure, that it definitely does rely on atmosphere quite a bit, because the atmosphere does give that vibe really easily. And this is not good for me because I am not good with horror games, so, and even if it's something simple. So maybe I should take him a beer. Here's a beer. I don't feel like alcohol, son. Okay. What does he feel like then? If I bring him an Irish coffee, that's legit alcohol and coffee. Uh-oh, there's music back. I don't like when things chime. Here's a coffee. This coffee's good. I feel a little bit better now. What's wrong with you, Pops? You wouldn't understand, son. Being an adult is complicated. It's not like you expect it to be. That's very true. How is it? Like being sick. Like you wake up every morning with a cold and you never know where you caught it. Sounds terrible. You know that I lost my mother too, when I was about your age. I'm really sorry you had to live that, son. I wish we could still be together, all of us. It's okay. I hope you are happy, David. I don't know if you are, but I hope you find happiness sometimes. I am, Pops, especially when I play with my buddy. Your buddy? You've told me so much about him. You should bring him home one day to play video games or something. What do you think? Anyways, I can't do what your stepmother wants me to. Tell her that. Tell her I'm sorry. Keep taking wrong turns. Pop says he can't do it. Ah, how could I not see how weak he is? My mother told me never to trust a man. She was right about that. What do you want him to do? I want him to finally get rid of it. Oh, David, you have no idea. You're a little boy. I thought marrying your father was a good idea, but you never know, really, what people hide, the weight of their lies. I thought adults don't lie. They do, sadly. They do. Anyway, go tell your dad that I can't live with this noise anymore. Stepmother Jacqueline says, I know what she says. She doesn't understand. Pops, what's going on between you and stepmother Jacqueline? It's complicated, son. Your stepmother and I have been together for a long time now. After a while, you start understanding things about each other, and sometimes you get disappointed. Jacqueline is a little disappointed, that's all. Why? There are things I just can't do. I hope she would understand that. She did it first, but now, well, you see how it is now. Was it like that with Mom, too? No, it wasn't. Your mother was the most amazing person I ever met. I want to remember her, you know. I want to see her, but her face gets all blurry in my mind. Oh, David, sometimes I wish I could just go down and see her. Go down memory lane, I mean. I'm sure I can find a picture to help you remember what she looked like. Oh yes, that would be nice. And I know exactly where to go for that. Not my room, but over here. Let's take the picture. all blurry in my mind. What was the point of me taking the picture? I'm confused. I want to play with the xenomorph. Was there more I needed to grab? Now it just says a bunch of old family albums. I don't think there was anything else. Alright, we shall see what happens now. Yeah, it's all blurry in my mind. I got the picture. Missing something. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm missing something. I don't think there's much else I could really press on. It's all blurry in my mind. Doesn't give me much to work with unless it's... So some way I fix that. There we go. We figured it out. What's that? It's Mom. I didn't find any picture with her face on, so I drew her. Oh, that's very nice. She looked exactly like that. Do you remember now? Yes, I do. She was beautiful, wasn't she? Why did you need stepmother Jacqueline? I don't know, son. It was too hard for me to be alone, I guess, in this house without your mom. There are too many memories here. I needed help, you know, or else I was going to lose myself. Does stepmother Jacqueline still help you with that? Not really. She wants me to get rid of... It's hard to explain. Sometimes a man has something about himself he loves a lot, a pride, a power, something he learned to love, and he knows that this power hurts people around him, but he can't get rid of it. Why? Because over the years it has become part of him. What should I tell stepmother Jacqueline? No need to say anything. She knows. You should go to bed, son. It's late. I'm in bed. Maybe I need to go talk to her still. Or I gotta brush my teeth. Good chance. I didn't realize what those stones were. Yeah, I might still have to go talk to her. He's not gonna do it, is he? He's just gonna stay there and complain about how difficult it is to be a grown-up. Stepmother Jacqueline? I'm not liking where this is going. And they locked me out. Okay. Wanna play the Nintendo? Okay, now I'm confused on what I'm supposed to do. Uh-oh. Oh, I went outside. I like the garden. Okay. Can only see so much. I'm already bracing myself. Enter the hole. Well. This is, different. Can this thing fly? Sure it can. What would you build always, or what you build always looks better than the real thing, buddy. You should have created everything. Hey Mom, can we do something else today? I don't really feel like hide and seek. Well, that's a little creepy. You're the one protecting me, buddy. Yeah, you're right. We'll show them, huh? That's a flower. That's a weird-looking turnip. There's her, but I kind of want to go back over there. Sometimes I feel alone amongst the ones I love. Do you? Let me introduce you to someone that will cheer you up. Take the stone. No, don't do that, please. If you bring it back to life, it will. You have no idea what this thing is capable of. Look around you. This thing, it is stealing us. Okay. Prefer places that whisper in the dark. What about you? I have no idea what you're talking about. It has been said that nothing can be unknown. A friend of mine surely thinks so. Meet ignorance. Take the stone. Don't help it come back. It uses you, David, the same way it used your mother and me. This abomination, it doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about anything. Interesting. The meaning of the things is beyond my reach, therefore I settle for their hollow shells. What about you? Mom always said I understand everything. I had a friend called Arrogance. You remind me of her. She's gone now. So that took me back here. So I don't know if I should talk to that thing again, because I think I could have picked better options. So that took me to loneliness. Okay. Can't tell exactly what that is. Never existed outside this hole. Tell me, is your world real? Of course. You are a fool if you believe so. Go back to where you came from. So it takes me back over here. I'm gonna go back over to her and see what's going on. Hey buddy, can I crash you tonight? Cool, thanks. Okay, so I'm back at his room. Let's continue through there. Hey buddy, thanks for the stones. I will keep them forever. Good night, buddy. One of my stones hatched. I remember now. So he still has the red amber broken now. Sweat it, Paul. Dad's at work, and after all, it's my garden too. I don't want to get in trouble. Come on, Paul, don't be such a wimp. What do you think is in there? No idea. It looks like some kind of foxhole. I think it might be a crater from a meteorite or something. There's only one way to find out. I'm going in. What? You're crazy. Jeez. What do you see? I don't know. It's very dark in here. Oh, there's something here. What? Tell us what you see. Looks like some kind of snail. It's so cute. Oh. What is this snail doing in my pocket? Interesting. I wasn't trying to sleep. Dude, robots there. Oh my old robot still functions. Pops and stepmother Jacqueline preferred my robot to my buddy. They thought my buddy was a bad influence on me. I don't blame them. I had to do the parent job. Let's go for it. When I was grounded for a week. Hey, buddy. I have to go home now before my parents notice I'm gone. I know, but don't worry. I'll be back soon. You're the best, buddy. It's a big tree. The tree looks far better than the one my father planted. You're a real artist, buddy. Buddy, are you gonna die one day? That's what I thought. Don't worry, if something happens to you, I'll find a way to bring you back. Okay, things are starting to come together. And a door. I don't want to leave without my stone. So there's a stone I gotta grab somewhere. Okay, backtrack. It's the tree. There's nothing over there. Nothing down there. There she is. There it is. Your buddy needs help, sweetie. Do it for me. Take the stone. I can't reach it. I can help you. Did you brush your teeth like I told you to? Of course. Very good, sweetie. What are these stones for? You'll understand soon enough, sweetie. Be on your way now. Okay. Not gonna lie, this game's actually somewhat fun. I enjoy the story. The storytelling is actually very interesting. I enjoy it. Okay, we are now back out of the hole. I can see a little bit more now out here. That's the tree from down there, but better. A duck, a pool. Okay, back inside. Where in God's name are you coming from, son? You were in the cabin, weren't you? Don't lie to us, David. We told you that we won't accept any more lies. I'm sorry. Sorry? Do you think this makes any difference to be sorry? The harm is done. I was just looking for my robot, Pops. Don't keep saying that every time. Your robot is in your room. You know that as well as I do. You can't fool us, David. We know where you went. You have to understand the weight of your actions. From now on, there will be rules in this house. What kind of rule? Are you trying to be a smartass, David? Maybe you would prefer us to send you to boarding school. Is that what you want? I don't think we can afford. I had it with you, David. You father... I think that's supposed to be your father, and we can't stand it anymore. Do you understand? It won't happen again. Do you think your father and I are stupid? Not one night goes by without you trying to sneak out. You're 9 years old and you have to learn to obey your parents. Your stepmother is right. Do you know what happens to people, or to children who don't listen to their parents? They start doing drugs? Yes, exactly. They do drugs. Then they lose their jobs, their houses, and then they end up on the streets begging for money. And Patrick, they live a life without love. Poor, poor people living away from God. Patrick, I don't think that's the point. What your father's trying to say, David, is that we can't trust you if you keep lying to us all the time. I just went out to look at the stars. Which stars? The sky is covered with clouds. Is it maybe the clouds moved? Stop, Patrick, telling your son what you think of him sneaking out on us. It makes me sad and angry. Yes, of course, angry. It won't happen again. And then it goes through this again. They die? No, they don't die. They just become sad human beings who always regret that they didn't listen to their parents. Of course they die, Patrick. In this case, do you realize how dangerous it is for a child to go out at night, David? I don't know, pedophiles, aliens? No, what? No, I mean worse things than that, David. Things you don't even know exist. If you don't stop, we'll have to lock you in your room. Is that what you want? And no more snuggles. What? The fun part. Do you hear that, son? No more snuggles. I was just looking for the robot, Pops. Don't keep saying that every time your robot enters your room. You know that as well as I do. You can't fool us, David. We know where you went. You have to understand the weight of your actions. From now on, there will be rules in this house. I'm sorry, stepmother Jacqueline. It's just... What is it, son? You know you can tell us if something is wrong. Are you being bullied at school? Oh, Patrick. Don't you see he's trying to manipulate you again? I'm not letting him manipulate me. I just want to know if something is wrong. You heard about that kid who ended up shooting his classmates, didn't you? What are you talking about? I'm sure his parents didn't listen to him either. Come on, Patrick. Are you this blind? He's just playing the soft card. It's always the same. He knows exactly how to get to you. Tomorrow he'll sneak out again and we'll have the exact same conversation again. You have to show some authority, Patrick. What will you do, Pops? Yeah, what will you do, Patrick? We could ground him for a few days. A few days? A week. You're grounded for a week, David. That's nothing. Look at him. He couldn't care less. I don't know what you suggest. What do I suggest? I suggest you grow some balls, Patrick. It's always the same with you. She's kind of mean. Can I go to my room now? Yes, go to... No, we are not finished with you. Do you even realize what you did? So you gotta go back through this until you pick the right thing. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Maybe you should decide, stepmother Jacqueline. Maybe I should. Even your son realizes his father can't make a decision. Calm down, honey. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm sick of it. What kind of example are you giving your son? You can't even be a man in front of your own kid. Can I go to my room? It's always the same. I'll think of something, honey. I'll find a solution, honey. I don't think we should talk about that in front of 2 damn years and that thing is still out there. What if David finds it? What then? Pops, can I go? You promised me, Patrick. You're a liar, like your son. For Christ's sake, I will. Figure something out. I know. How long? How long until you finally do something? I can't bear it anymore. I feel like I'm going crazy, Patrick. This thing, this fucking abomination down there. It kills me. It's on my mind all the time. That fucking noise. Calm down, Jacqueline. You're overreacting. It's like someone is dying in my brain. I'm losing it, Patrick. I'm fucking losing it. Stop screaming, please. You are pathetic. I'm going to my room now. Night. After that intense scene, it doesn't just teleport you back to the room. Wrong room. I'm going to learn the layout of this house eventually. Okay. Ooh, do I get to play Nintendo? OGYA. Oh, this is neat. You defeated the great Xeron. One of my stones hatched. I remember now. This is actually pretty creepy. I'll give them credit for that. Confused. They're there. So I've already been in the bathroom? What about over here now? I've already been there. What if I go to my bed? Okay, so not over here yet. Maybe here? Yeah. Can't do it anymore. Everything will be alright, Paul. You just need to hang in there for a little while. I know, but depression is a tough one to beat. Nobody will blame you. What? Depression? You're kidding me, right? I'm not depressed. You know exactly what's wrong with me. You know it. It's this thing we saw when we were kids. We were children. You know how children are. I'm sure we just imagined it. I can't get it out of my head. Annie, this horrible noise. It was just some kind of weird animal, nothing more. Do you still have it? You should forget about that. Go get help, find a girl, live a little. You do you? You still have it. I met a man, you know, Patrick, a really sweet guy. It helps to be in love and makes life better. You kept it all this time. You lied to us. You have to destroy it, please. You have to get this thing out of my head. The snail is growing? That's, interesting. More curious, is those candles, or they almost look like pill bottles? I don't know what anyone else might think, but it's almost what I'm getting off of that. I don't like when I see blood on the floor. She wasn't an easy one, stepmother Jacqueline. Sometimes she gave Pops a hard time just for speaking too loud. She didn't like my buddy much either. So remember, when stepmother Jacqueline was angry. That's a very bright... What's happening out there? Uh-oh. I keep going through the wrong doorways. I'll never learn this. No, 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 no. What is she doing? Oh my God, why does she have to do that? What are you talking about? Your mother is in there, in the hole. I should never have let her go. I should have killed this thing a long time ago. She wouldn't let me. Your mother, she loved it too much. Now it's too late. Jacqueline burned it all down. Oh no, my buddy. I put an end to it, David. I finished it. Your father wouldn't do anything. For years he told me he was going to find a way. Oh, find a way, honey. Don't worry, honey. You're being paranoid, honey. I have to go down there. You know what the crazy thing is? It's not this thing. It's me. How can someone live like that, sharing my husband with this stupid, this whatever this bloody thing is? Let me go through, please. I thought it was your mother's death that made him like that. I was wrong. Your father is crazy. He didn't want to find a way. He never even really considered it. He loved that thing, that monster down there. My buddy, I have to help my buddy. It took me all these years to realize that he was just dragging me with him into his madness. This monster, it doesn't feel anything, it doesn't think, all it does is copy us, aimless, emotionless. It all ends tonight. I don't think there's anything I could do out here. Maybe there is. I can't enter. Buddy, these stones you gave me, I know there's something special about them. Like they hold my memories of you, my memories of everything. Maybe if I break them, the memories will come out somehow. I'm sure I'll find a way. Don't worry, buddy, you're not going to be dead for long. Stepmother Jacqueline left her bag on the floor. It's filled with brochures about domestic violence. Gosh, this place is a mess. There's a piece of paper with an inscription on top of the box. I can't compete with a memory, it says. Tomorrow's the 9th of June. That's the second time 9's popped up. I don't know why Pops didn't finish his ship. It's like he didn't want it to be completed. Oh no. No, 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 no. Dad, open the door. Go away, David. Dad, what's happening? I didn't want to do that, but she gave me no choice. She destroyed it all. This thing down there, you know it, don't you? You go there sometimes, down the hole. Oh, David, I used to hate it so much. I used to think it was the devil. But your mother, she loved it. She loved it more than she ever loved us, David. What did you do, Dad? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, son. Never wanted you to live that. this family. Uh-oh. Trapped with this thing. One of my stones hatched. I remember now. So it's not in here. It's already up there. It's in here at one point. Patrick, what is it, baby? I have to tell you something. What is it? You're starting to scare me. Don't tell me you have another guy. That's it. You love someone else? No, not someone. At first, I tried to leave it, you know. I wanted to. At some point, I really wanted to. But then I realized it's not possible. You can't. It always finds a way back. Baby, are you drunk? And then I realized I understood why it always comes back. Because of me. Because it loves me. Who loves you? What are you talking about? I can show you if you want. Follow me. The snail is growing. Okay. Maybe it's time to step outside? The garden, the place, good times they were. Let's go. When Pops washed the dishes. It's time to go to bed, champ. You have to be well rested if you want to go to Snuggles tomorrow. Okay, Pops. Good night, then. Good night, son. It's very blue. There's a bag on there again. Anything different this time in here? Nope. You shouldn't worry so much. He's a young boy. When I was his age, we used to do far more dangerous things. It's not like that, Patrick. I'm not worried about him going out to play in the garden. It's that thing. What if he finds it? You can't honestly think it's safe. For Christ's sake, Patrick, why don't we just tell the police? Our lives will never be the same if we did. You know that, honey. I will figure something out. Don't worry. When? We've been married for 2 years now, and that thing's still there. It doesn't do anything, really. It's just there, like one of your plants. Yes, it does do something. You're being paranoid. I know how weird all of this is, but I can assure you we are not in danger. You have to trust me, honey. I promise I will get rid of it. In the meantime, just try not to think about it, okay? Okay. I'm finished with the dishes now. I think I'll watch TV for a little. Do you still have the keys to the garden? Yes, I'm going to hide them in our room. What are you doing here, David? Go back to bed. I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to get caught. Okay, so I gotta go through all again. Oh, I got caught by her now. Oh. Yay, trophy. Oh, I gotta go in their room and find the key. My duck. Mom bought it when I was a baby. And back we go. Cool, buddy. That's the boss for my video game. Did you do that for me? Ha ha, you're the best. Hey, Mom, I'm back. Can we play hide and seek? I see you. Ha, you're so bad at hiding. Mom, can we go see my buddy? You can ask me one question, little man. Why is Pops acting so weird lately? I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one other thing. You'll never leave this place. No more questions for you, little man. Okay. You can ask me one question, little man. Well, I'd become famous. I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one other thing. One day you will rule over this world. You can ask me one question, little man. Where's my buddy coming from? I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one other thing. Time is irrelevant. No, no, little man. This is not for you. Or is it? Did you earn it? Are you really prepared for the power that rests down here? Okay. Well then. What will you do, old man? Look at this place. Isn't it perfect? This world, it's like home, but better. Complete. Take the amber, Grandpa. Do it. Let's have some fun like in the old days. One of my stones hatched. I remember now. Okay. Where do I go? 'Cause that bedroom blocks the back. I've been down here. I've been in the bathroom. I've been in my room. fox mask. So somehow I get in there. Oh, it's just right there. It's just a bed. I'm stupid. Stop crying, Patrick. You know I have to. No, you don't. You can't. I have no choice. It's not you, Patrick. You are a wonderful husband. You can't leave me. Leave us. Did you even think about your son? Of course I think about him. I think about him all the time. What kind of mother are you, leaving your own son like this? You just don't understand. It's so complete, so powerful. David will understand. He will see how happy I am. One day he will understand. Let me at least come with you. I can't, Patrick. This place would eat you alive. Annie, please. I'm sorry, Patrick. That is what I was meant to do all this years. That's who I am. My snail is growing. Hey, Mom, what are you doing here? I have to tell you something, sweetie. What is it? I'm going away for a little while. Where are you going, Mom? To a wonderful place, a place filled with... Mom? Mom, what is it? Come with me, sweetie. But please, don't tell your father. I want to introduce you to a very good friend of mine. I always go off the beaten path a little bit. Down the hole we go. Guess we use a random amber. Don't worry, buddy. Did I use it? Yeah. Okay, there's nothing else over there. Gold amber, coming to save you. Just make sure there's nothing down here. Nope. Okay. I lived here my whole life, long before I went to the clinic. So happy to be back. Use the blue amber. Soon we will be together again. It actually looks really pretty. I don't know what way to go. So that's where I placed the last thing. Use black amber. I'm gonna bring, here we go. Mother, do you have something for me? Give snail. Oh, the snail. Buddy, it was you. What the heck? That is, interesting. Haha, you're back, buddy. I'm so happy to see you. You know, it wasn't always easy out there. At the clinic, people thought I was crazy. Silly boy David, they called me. They never believed me when I told them I had a buddy. The nurses told me all this was happening because of Pops, because of what he did to stepmother Jacqueline. That didn't make sense to me. Why should I be kept a prisoner because of something my father did? Yeah, they're weird out there. I didn't care, though. Even though when they came to tell me Pops died, I didn't care. I always knew, buddy. I always knew that you gave me those stones so I could bring you back. Kept them all this time, and now you're back. Ah, silly boy David isn't so silly anymore. Don't worry, buddy. I'm never gonna leave you again. Breeder. Ers. Well, that was really interesting. I seem to have missed, like... Let me see if I can bring it up. I missed a few trophies. So I'll have to figure out how to get those trophies here eventually. And then, yeah, I'll have the platinum for this, which would be awesome. Thank you guys for watching this video of my full playthrough of it. I obviously didn't get everything because I missed a couple of the trophies. So, there's still plenty of stuff to explore yourself. Again, I want to thank everyone who made this game, or the single person that made the game, because it's actually really fun. Sometimes you being the publisher and also giving me a key, I'm very thankful for getting the key. And the developer, Outlands, was awesome for it. This game comes out the 6th of March. It comes out on PS4, Switch, and I think Vita. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Definitely check this out. Give a check out to any other games brought to you from Sometimes You. Like I said, there's quite a few of them that I've played, even Platinum myself, so it's always worth checking them out. And once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll all see you next time.